Is it that bad? I don't know. It's okay. I think we're fine. I think we're good. Also, my Spotify wasn't even fucking in the thing. I know I shouldn't stream, but I really just want to play Genshin right now. I'm literally craving it. This is so, you know what? Yeah. And I have a thing where I feel too guilty if I don't stream my stream games, or if I play my stream games off stream. You know what I mean? So, I'm here anyways. Obviously I'm in a different location. I did some stuff off stream, but I didn't continue the main story, which is what I wanted to save. So I unlocked these two statues, no other waypoints really, just those two statues, because I wanted to find the cube, this kind of cube for Dendro, so I could level up cauliflower, and I found out it's like all the way down here or something, so I'm not doing that, unfortunately, but I already unlocked these two things, but oh well, that's fine. I did like one chasm quest, I think. I just mainly did side quests. I did commissions. I've already finished my commissions for today. I'm doing this thing that I realized I found out I had a whole different menu I forgot about, and with this I remember I got her because she was free in that menu. I didn't even know you could get her, so I have Lynette now because she was free. And then and then uh I have wishes saved up. I got Lynette. I did the card game bullshit that I fucking hate card games, but I did it. So now it's not gonna bother me as much. Well, it's kind of bothering me, but it's not gonna bother me as much. I still need to do these trials, but I'll remember to do that later. I did all of this. I did all of the beetles. And get that out of the way. I got all of the rewards. I'm over it. I don't know, I just got a random fucking quest teleporting here. I don't know, I think it's this, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that is. I wanted to do more of these, but I was like, ugh. I just want to do this right now. I just want to continue the main story. I can hear it, what? What's happening? Okay. But I can hear a bit of you, a bit, but I can hear it a bit out. You sound really tired, but I still hope. Thank you. You can hear it because my throat hurts because of all the fucking stuff that came out yesterday, basically. So yeah, I'm not in the best state. Yes, bestie slay. Oh yeah, and I changed my game to Japanese because I don't like, ooh, what's it called? I don't like Paimon's voice. That's the word I'm looking for. That's okay. I need Electro, Dendro, Fire, and Speed. I'm gonna rearrange you four. So it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Deploy. Alloy is in Genshin and it's quite odd. Alright. This is where I stop talking. and we let the main story do its thing. So I'll see what's wrong with Kololili. And should I change it back to English for stream? I probably should. Especially because I don't want to have to read right now. Bruh. Okay, never mind then. I thought it was fine. Or maybe it just says that. We'll try it. Yeah, that sounds like Lily Pichu. Okay. Yeah, it's English. It's fine. This way? Sorry, I can't stay. I'm gonna sleep now. Hope you feel get better soon. Thank you, thank you. I'll be fine. I'm used to this bullshit. Main story time. But thank you for stopping by.
I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
My
I
hiccups come through
suppose it's
soon, so sorry I'm
understandable,
dying.
though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
I feel like if you wanted peace and quiet, you probably should have done that to begin with. It's like, she is right here. No, this is the wrong direction. Where am I going? Okay.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Such.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful.
Kiwi
Her
birds
experience
be
with
like.
the Fatui has left deep
Interesting.
scars. Even now,
Hello,
she
Frankie.
can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had
Thank
no
you for the
idea
lurk
Kale's been
and
through
the
so
kiwi
much
birds.
suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How is Cole's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Why doesn't Paimon have a sword or catalyst?
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant
She
known
can
as the
defend
Nilot
herself.
Pala Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilot Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest.
I did also find the
but
button
it
for
often
that.
grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The
Too
Nilot Pala
short?
Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface.
I think I've already
Quite an
collected them
attractive
by
species,
accident.
if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example.
Oh my god.
The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh.
There should be Nilot Pala Lotuses. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here once you've...
Okay. I didn't need a cutscene for that. What's this?
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilot Pala Lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari! We found...
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time
They were
here.
right there.
It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name! They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Righty tighty. I'm getting an extra blanket so I'm nice and comfy.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Uh-oh.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Let's help you.
You two have only just still
Okay,
unfamiliar
interesting.
with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
It's
Don't worry,
complicated.
she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case,
Can't say
alright,
right now I'm back.
you two may accompany me.
Welcome back. You didn't miss much. We got some flowers and we heard about Cauliflower's
We typically
backstory.
only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Okay. Now I have hiccups. I need to turn this off so I can tab out. Also, want to do this.
I await your instruction.
Golden Bennett.
I won't hold you back.
Okay. Much this way. Flowers, yes, very interesting. I needed like 3 cutscenes
Stop.
just to pick up some
Don't move
flowers.
any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
Would
That
Paimon
is
even
the
be able to
withering.
go in? Because she doesn't have a vision.
Alright,
It's
traveler.
Paimon.
We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha,
Thank
let's
you.
do this.
But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. Are you ready then? Let's go.
Alrighty.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
What am I doing? This is not very helpful. This? Nope. How? Nope. How? How? You guys are unhelpful. What the fuck is out of here?
Take flight.
Okay. You.
Whirling snow. Illusion shattered.
Okay. Did I guess I destroyed that branch? I don't know. This? Destroy? Injure? I don't know. Oh, I guess that's probably the big one. I gotta do these ones first. Nope. Wait. How, what do I do? The game audio is glitching a bit, I think, fixed, I think. I hope so, because I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's interesting, okay. Oh, okay. Misuse the power of the dendrograna to clear the withering away. Only via this method can you destroy the withering branches and spread. Only when all the candles of light and flames may appear and help decrease the accumulation of decay. Prepare for the worst. It doesn't say. You must use the power of the dendrograna to clear the withering. And you destroy the withering branches. But how? What do I do with the dendrograna? What do I do with the dendrograna? Touch? Attack? Fuck off. Attack? Attack? Attack! But ball. I understand.
Great work.
Okay.
Now that all the
I'm
branches have been
dead.
cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Wow, that hurt. You motherfucker.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Take flight.
Over it. More? Do I have to kill these other two? What is this? Oh. Nice.
Now, destroy the tumor of the
I
withering.
did need all of them. Give me that. Nope. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Do I need more? How many do I need? I feel like... Surely this is a bit much. right? Do I need to do... Oh. Oops.
Did it!
Okay.
Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes.
Oh, God.
Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
This area doesn't,
Kanai?
it didn't feel that
You
quick.
make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like
It could have
this.
been marked, yeah.
Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
No.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself.
Is that
Many
pumpkin?
plants in the rainforest are
Pumpkin
already in
tree?
decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I have not.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards
Savvy.
rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
I
They're like the
don't
roots of
feel
Irminsul,
good.
spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Am I, hold on, let me pause this for a sec. Am I allowed to, like, refund you and I'll do it next stream? Okay. Because my throat genuinely hurts it really badly. And it would fuck me up if I had to. I'd probably vomit again. That's not what I wanted to happen. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I should have expected it. But it's okay, though. Alright, let's go back. I will do it next stream, guaranteed. I deserve that.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the god
trees
of wisdom
can't speak
because her
Vietnamese
consciousness
anymore
is
if the
directly
red stuff
connected to
says.
it is also said
They can't
that the
speak
Dendro Archon's
Vietnamese?
power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the
I
withering,
feel like I missed
its
something.
emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh, you mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alrighty. Hello? Okay. Since when can the trees speak Vietnamese? I'm still lost about that. I think I missed a very important part. Oh, little fucker. Plum.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it.
Paimon, you're so nosy.
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain.
I am Norex, and I speak
After
for
we
the
brought you
trees.
from
The trees
Hypatia's
speak
cave to
for me.
Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation.
That's good.
She must have just
I like
finished.
it.
It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait,
Going
you
to
want
eat the
us to bring her
rations.
the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light, refreshing fragrance. No unusual feelings this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they? Hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence,
thank you for
and I
the
no
pet.
longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Paimon will eat them 110% for fucking sure. Sounds like a guy in the back alley. Hey, you want to try this really good stuff? Real. So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Yeah.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
My nose shadow is going off. Also, that's such an odd part of training, where you just can't talk to others. I guess that's why she used bird. Lizard bird. There he goes. Okay, goodbye. Welcome back, Tainari.
Here, Take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also,
You're so real
here's
for
a letter
that.
that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Alrighty. Cool.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Paimon leaves. What was that sound? It sounds like it was coming from inside the cave. Right, Paimon, she's dead. It's Hypatia, is she okay? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Am I dead? Have I gone? Do I have to fight it? What just... Oh, okay, cutscene. No, it's gone now.
There you are. Hypatia, are you
Paimon saying there you are when I'm 5 feet forward from where she left me.
Water.
She looks famished. She somehow has more energy than I expected. She looks famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
I don't like this foreshadowing. Weird creature, now there's fog. Oh.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Interesting.
What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon.
Really?
Shut the fuck up for a second.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Okay. Ugh, leaves. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that. Door of Resurrection activated. I don't like that. Fascinating.
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Ow. Oh my god. He was semi-transparent, that was funny. That was also really loud. It's quite okay. Joel, are you okay?
No,
Okay. You hiccuping, you burping.
I'm dying.
Okay. Maybe I should have read the thing about this. Hello? Hello? Hello something? Activate. Yeah, sure does. What did it say about the mushrooms? Oh, what? Okay, wow. Oh, well, okay. I feel like I did the jump before and it was like, no. I'm gonna go to that one first if that's the one it doesn't want me to go to, you know. What's over here?
Adventure time. Shine down.
Dear fucking god. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god.
There is no escape. Take flight.
I did it. Reminds me of Majora's Mask, the Zelda game. You say a lot of Zelda games. You must be a big Zelda fan. There's a lot of Zelda things. But also, yeah, a lot of people compare this to Breath of the Wild. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to explore. And I found a way forward, and I don't like that. That was weird. Is this where I came from? Yeah. Forgot how damn flashy it is. I'm just gonna listen. That's so fair. That's so valid. Oh, this is just... okay. Oh. Bruh. There we go. There is so much of this fucking place. You will sometimes find these sealed paths that correspond to the main. Collect 3 of them to unlock. Okay. Interesting. So there are 3 paths. I actually have to get the 3 things. Yippee. Oh. I am in the void. No, I just can't take really flashy stuff. Well, that's also quite valid.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Oh. Why? Why? And now I'm over here. Okay. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Okay. I guess I'll go in this weird portal thing. Oh. That's not what I thought this was. I'm a little fairy. Look at me fucking go. I'm just a little guy. I'm a little fairy guy. Am I just gonna no clip into this thing? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I sure am. That doesn't sound good. Did I have to do something with that? I don't know. I don't know, how do I get up? Yeah, okay, I definitely had to do something with that. What's up? Ow. What? Ow. What? What? Oh. Well, I'm just stupid. Okay. I got all three. Let me in. Oh, okay.
This is getting weirder by the minute!
It sure is, Paimon.
Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh. Hello. Okay. That was weird. No, don't wait. No, wait. Oh, I was tapped out for 2 seconds and it put me back down. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay. Okay. Just let me, like, not be voided for a second. That'd be cool. No. Oh. Fella. Interesting.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? So it surely concerns me in some form.
Bow before the abyss.
Thankfully, I have, like, a decent team for this, other than Coolio alive.
Everybody stand back!
Alan.
Illusion shattered! Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Yeah, get your shield. Ow. That hurt.
Grant me new life. The end is nigh.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Shine down!
Why are you not losing your shield? Okay. I popped her out for a second and she is gone. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
We Paimon. Okay.
Managed to avert
Yeah.
countless crises before. Your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really
I fucking like did really well against you until you got that shield that wouldn't go down. Fuck you. My journey will not end here. I still must find my brother.
Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
This is when someone all of a sudden pops up and saves me. Like Tiganari or Dan's life or someone. It's gonna this is or the little fellas, I don't know. Oh. Or there is no fight. Okay. Interesting. What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Oh.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
After giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Hypatia the letter from Tignari. Hi, Frankie. My silly boy.
I see. So, you're friends with Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
There's some whack shit
really?
happening right now. The
I
fuck
seem
is
to
going
understand
on?
now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a little round creature, kind of like a cabbage?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
You tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
I don't like that.
Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creature sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
A curious sound.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
What the fuck, Paimon?
Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too.
You just wanted to eat
Let's
the rations, you
talk about
fat
Irminsul
shit.
later. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Since when?
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
What fire? Where fire? Where? Outside cave? Or, oh no, right there. Let me there you go, Khalid. You cook up some dishes over the fire.
All done.
All
Let's
done.
use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. It smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Adventure time.
Adventure time. Can I like cabbage? Ironic. Okay. Here's your food.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about the connection with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time.
It's just a little
Nearly
special,
3
you
years
know.
before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you
That
have.
sounds like an El Bozo
So
moment.
why does this
I'll stop
incense
being
allow
mean.
people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit-born Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is
Little
the stars
fucker.
and their connection
Little
to the
fucker's
fate of living
eavesdropping.
beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such
cabbage
knowledge
is
without the proper
curious.
preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
That's sad. Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aurora. It was a big chaotic mess.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more
Paripurna
answers
life.
for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Hypatia. We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
I do have to BRB for like 5 minutes, but also it is so sad that what's it called, not dreaming. And also I feel like Paimon's like, oh boy, look at all these dialogue options. I'm gonna select them all for you, so we don't skip over anything, and you're forced to listen to every single word we have to say. Anyways, BRB for like 5 minutes. Whoosh. And just like that, I'm back, and it's playing Undertale music. Wow, I hate that. But just like that, I'm back. Did a chore, and now I got some nice hot soup next to me. Soup refreshes the soul. Let me out. Okay.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but
He's sassy.
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
I finished my soup.
Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, but wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Coley.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Let's go see Kali. There's a star here. Where? You see it on the map.
We'll have to grab a drink with Flame May when I'm back in the city.
Oh, it's definitely up there. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be hard to get back without triggering her thing. Damn it. There we go. Just not trigger for a second. Go up to the tree. There's a thing right here. God damn it. Huh. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. Huh. I'm gonna mark that off. Okay. I don't want to take fall damage.
I've been waiting for you two.
Hi, Coley.
Well, never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself. We'll be back to see you soon.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we
This
first
is
met.
distracting.
I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course, we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Hell yeah. There's something I want to check real quick. How'd that happen? What? How long was it like that? I didn't do that. Did I do that? Did I actually do that? I didn't mean to. I hope it wasn't like that for long. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Anyways. Damn. Bro. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. Don't worry, it was only for a second. That's good. Also, hello, Willow.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Should I be doing it multiple times, or is it done? I guess it's fine. Okay. Okay. I guess. Oh no, a woman getting harassed by mushrooms. What a fucking game. You're a big help, thanks. I cannot talk. Paimon's Paimon. She should know Tainari, right? Everyone talking about wanting to touch his ears is funny. Okay. I know she can escort me, but I could just walk there on my own. But I want to explore, and she would just slow me down. Probably. This one?
There is no escape.
This one?
Take flight.
I don't remember. That works. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. They're not any different. Okay. For gore. Big ass Olympia pods. What? Are you guys angry at me? No, I don't want to hurt y'all. Man, what the hell? I don't want to hurt him. He's so angry. Oh, they're so squishy and oh, it's so sad. Are you angry at me? No, you're chilling. Why is that one angry at me? Oh, was it a mom? Did I just kill a mom? Did I just orphan that fucking... what's it called, the dude? Anyways. Hi.
Whirling snow! Illusion shattered!
Oh, I got dork. What the heck? I got dork real fast. Alright, I'll let you escort me. Let's go. I feel like I'm gonna have to protect her a lot. Yep, withering. Yeah, I can do it. Leave it to me. Ow! What the fuck?
Take flight!
I don't know how to make it work. How to make the what's it called work without a bow, which kind of sucks. Maybe I should just have gone you or something out.
Whirling snow!
As per our contract.
All right, let's head off.
Ow. Perhaps a tad overkill, but that's okay. Oh. That's a weird point of view I do not like. Thanks. Calm down. The wondrous creatures. I do not care for what Rana has to say. Although I do this a lot and I tend to miss out on story. Oops. Just like Paimon. Hey! Alright. Oh, I just have to go there. She's gone now. Okay. Oh.
Off we go.
I thought I saw something. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Has something happened with the village lately? That's funny. I gotta fall. Oh, why am I on walking mode, man? I'm so slow. Why you do this to me? I fell. Okay. We sure are going, aren't we? Wowee, yippee yahoo. Gosh. You could have made it on your own. I fared very well. Anyway, some of the children in the village have gone missing. I have to look for kids. I don't want to look for kids. Am I allowed to just skip through this? I'm doing it anyways. Ooh. Weasel thief? Why weasel thief? Silver dusk. Can I like not do this quest? I want to do this right now. This is like an off-stream type of thing. Man. I'm gonna just want to go back towards Sumeru City. The waypoint here, I'm fine. I just want Sumeru City main quest. Hello, Sumeru City. Oh, it very suddenly became daytime.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Huh.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
I think you have to give that spiel for like every single person that visits.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
May the mighty god bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge.
Doodad.
Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty god bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty god bless us with their voice of wisdom. Oh, there you go. Oh. Cool.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we
That's
need
cool.
to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
The same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
That didn't take too much, did it? Indirectly find more information.
Smart idea! But what are you going to ask it?
Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Think Lesser Lord Kusanali. Think Greater Lord Rukadavaka. The first one's sassy and it's funny, but let's do the Greater Lord. Many bright dots of light appear in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand. Okay. Feelings of affection, typically, also have anxiety. Okay, that was too fast.
Paimon getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Okay. Why won't you answer my question?
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Okay, think about the Lesser Lord. Oh my god. Frankie with the rave of the 12 raid, thank you. I was not ready for that, but thank you. How was your stream? How were your comp games? Did you rank up? How was everything?
Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari.
The way you move, the way you feel. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with.
Maybe he'll be able to access more info
We
from the
lost,
Akasha.
I think, every game. Oh no.
Let's see.
That's
Tainari
not
wrote
good.
an address on the letter envelope.
Yeah.
It's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look.
This
Hopefully he's
person?
at home.
Up here? Okay. I am
Are you a
sick.
Howie?
Not sick, I vomited and
that's
it
me.
hurts.
Can
I
help
have like a sore throat right now, basically.
You see, Tainari
I
sent
am
us here and-
always EP, but no, I'm mainly just in pain.
What? Tainari? Please.
Thank you.
There's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but
I better get better. I'm being threatened to be better. Oh gosh. I think you must have misunderstood us.
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, well, hello, people that joined. Most of you
What a
from
relief.
Frankie's stream already know me, but
really
hi,
scared
I'm
the life out
Flower.
of
I
me.
play variety games right now. I'm
So
playing
you two
Genshin.
just
I'm
have some
sponsored.
questions for
If
me?
you guys want to play this
Seems
game,
even Tainari
you
acknowledges
can
my
sign
innate
up with
ability
my
for
stuff,
procuring
and
information.
we both get rewards for
So,
it. Yippee!
what is it you two would like to know?
And right now I'm in the second newest region, Sumeru, because it's been like 2 years since I've played this game. So
You mean you
I'm
want to meet
I'm
the
just getting
Dendro
through the main
Archon herself?
story and everything.
This isn't exactly my area of
Yeah.
expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
I gotta get myself dinner and do work, but you know me, I'd be lurking.
Sorry,
Okay.
the Akasha didn't
Have good
respond to my
dinner and
query.
working time. Thank you for the lurky. Yippee.
What about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
Comfy stream.
All I know is that ever since
I
Lesser
am
Lord
opposite,
Kusanali
gotta go
returned
to sleep.
Sumeru,
Alright, good
she's
night,
never
Loofer.
left the sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas.
Good night, goodbye,
and besides,
good morrow.
you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being
Good
able to
night,
see Lesser
Loofer.
Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years.
That's such a mood.
But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So by the X area of expertise, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
Hey, come on!
Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
What the fuck? Don't say that in front of his face.
So what do we do now?
What the hell?
Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we know.
Like who?
At Astro Offices.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Forgot about that. Like the 500 other Catherines that exist. I'm gonna take my guess and say she's down here somewhere. Oh yeah, you know what? It does say it on the map. I'm taking your stuff. Goodbye. Fortune teller. Interesting. Oh, teleport. Yippee. Oh, we're here. Okay. Hello.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
I wish she wasn't such a fucking robot. Understood. Please wait.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Why don't we just go up to the... I guess we don't
Please
know
do not
what the
worry.
thing is, where the
I
thing
may know
is,
of
but
someone
like...
who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
I feel like Catherine's voice could be like a text-to-speech AI voice if they really wanted it to be. Thanks a bunch, Catherine.
I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Exploits? That doesn't sound good. But like, the Archon is in a building. Why don't we just ask where that building is instead of how to get to the person? Because everyone knows that building. Right? Just fucking... And there's gotta be like guards or something. What? This is not the right thing. Track this. There we go. There's a statue of the 7 over there. Oh, it's actually kind of far. Yeah, I won't worry about that right now. What? Oh. How long have I had that there? I don't even know. Interesting. Oh, okay, there I go. The building looks cool. I like this type of architecture.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
What the fuck?
Wait,
what I even come here for then?
That's it?
Me too, Paimon.
The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru
Genshin Gaming,
aren't interested in lesser lord
Yatsumaki. Welcome to my stream. How are you doing?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late great
I just want to meet Nahdia already.
In their eyes,
I have streamed
she
Val
was
in the
one who
past.
founded
Yeah,
Sumeru
I stream
and
mostly
gifted
like
us with the
random
Akasha.
games or Overwatch
Lesser Lord
nowadays, though.
Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
For why?
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
I think you pasted your stream in chat some random Swift play. It sounds like something I would do. But what's it called? No, I don't think I've played Valorant in like the past half a year or something
But
now.
who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
I just stopped playing because once.
Doesn't worry about
Let's make this guy like shut up for a second.
Like us.
But yeah, so like I stopped playing a while ago because Valorant just kind of got annoying, and then once I found Overwatch, it was like way faster and way more exciting, and I didn't feel like, oh, it was just, the Overwatch has rotted my brain, and now I can't deal with how slow and random Valorant is. So I have not played it for a long time now. I kind of want to get back into it because like the community is funny and like there's funny things I can do and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm not into Valorant that much. I think I'd be fine playing Valorant again if what's it called? If I was one better, two the gunplay felt better, because that was one complaint I always had, is that the gunplay felt like crap, and I don't like it. I understand at least 5-stack on Val now, yeah. Even 5-stacking though, I mean, I don't know the last time I 5-stacked in Valorant, but even doing that, it's like, then you're against people and then you get one shot. I mean, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. But I assume that's where you came from when I streamed Valorant like half a year ago, so welcome back. I'm playing Genshin now because I have a sponsorship. If you want to try it, you can use my link and we both get rewards for it. But for the most part, I'd be playing stuff like Overwatch, co-op games, Played Up, Make Away, stuff like Observation Duty, just like a variety of games, but I do not play Valorant anymore. But yeah, regardless if you want to stay or not, I appreciate you coming by. And I fortunately fell down the Genshin pipeline a while ago, just pulled a C3 raid in a few days ago. Yo. I think I don't even think I have a consolation on her. But what's it called? I have raid and I don't think I have a constellation. I don't know. I should check. I am saving my rolls for Nahdia though, because I don't want Raiden or
No problem.
Yoinia.
Always happy to help out the adventurers.
Let's see. Oh. Okay.
Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
She's so sassy.
For information non-stop ever since we
Nahdia Strong, definitely one of my best characters. I just like that she can read people's minds and she's a cute little bean. I also need more Dendro characters other than Cole, because, you know, she was free, but...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
That's a funky name. Dunyarzad.
Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend?
It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind.
What the fuck is this?
However,
there's no way this is
he
the
still
Jade
couldn't find
Chamber.
any trace of the Dendro
There's no way we can see it from that far.
In
What the fuck is
despair,
that?
he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you."
Okay.
Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass. Every ray
Oh.
of sparkling sun and every breath of
Ad
dancing
Buster,
wind.
that sounds sus, no
So
thank
long
you.
as you continue to think and ponder,
They
we'll be
have one of the
wherever
new
you go.
characters though. What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord
Dunyarzad.
Kusanali,
That's so
can you tell us anything
funky
else about
story.
her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Huh.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad, this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Don't fuck this up, Paimon, I swear to God.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
She pointed in a different direction, right? Okay, yeah.
That should keep him busy for a while.
So, first of all, I'm curious, what are you? Very pretty. A patty, Sarah. Anyways, so, yeah, I do not have any constellations for Raiden. C1 guy. Yeah, I don't have a lot for, like, any of my fucking 5 stars. Ugh. I have a couple for Dilute. Well, what do you expect? None for Jean. I know I don't have any for Ayaka. Keckwing, I have a fuck ton. I really don't like Keckwing though, and I have gotten her 5 times. Okay, I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's all my 5 stars. Yeah, isn't that funny? Isn't that fucking wonderful? Maybe I would level her if I didn't want to worry about artifacts, because I fucking hate farming for artifacts. But I'm planning to get Nahdia next week when her banner comes out with the other person. I also want, so I want Farina, but I just missed her, so oh well, fuck me. Wander, I don't know when the next time he'll come out is. Taginori is pretty cool. Well, I'd fuck with getting him. And that's about it. That's all I really want, because I don't know much about, like, any of these characters, to be fair. I thought he had no arm for a second.
Wait. Huh?
Baizu's cool, but I don't know much of it, but I literally, okay. I don't know their abilities. I know she has a gun, but I don't know her abilities. I know she can walk on water and she's cute, but I don't know her abilities. She takes camera photos, I don't know her abilities. Fists, I don't know the abilities. I don't know them at all, but other than the Oratrice Mechanique, or at least Mechadal, whatever the fuck. That's a cool animation. That's a very cool animation. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. He would be cool to have just to be with the sister, but like, eh. I don't know her, but she's cute. Baizu, I don't know his abilities. Don't know who the fuck this is. Don't know who the fuck this is. She's cool looking, but I don't know her shit. I don't know his shit. Yao is cute, and I wanted her since the start, but she's not a 4-star, so I'm not counting her right now. I could probably get her whenever. Wanderer, I'm super curious about his stuff, and I do want him. Don't want her. I don't know anything about her. I don't know anything about her. I want Nahdia. I don't know shit about her. I know Sino's like better Razor, so, but like whatever. I don't really want better Razor. I don't know shit about her. Don't know shit about her. Tayanari is okay. I just met him also. Those ears were matching. Hello. And then this guy was released basically as I left, and I don't care about him or any of these people I don't have basically other than Goryu. I wish I had Goryu. Think that's it? Oh, and Mona. I wish I had Mona. I've gotten 5 Kekwings, but not a single Mona. That's funny how that works, isn't it? And that's my list. I lost 50-50 on Farina Banner, but she's really strong support sub DPS. So yeah, that's another thing. I feel like I need more support characters, but I don't know who the fuck does what. Out of all these new characters, I don't know their shit. I don't know their abilities in like the slightest. I don't need healers. I need like damage boosters like Mona or whoever else. Damage boosts like that. But also, I don't really want to focus on getting a lot of characters because that means I need to get a lot more artifacts and grinding a lot more bosses and stuff, which I don't want to particularly deal with. I'll do it for Nahdia because I really want her. I know it will be a while till Farina and Wanderer come back anyway, so I don't have to worry about them. But fucking, I don't want to do a lot of grinding. And yeah, I have like, I just remember having the worst luck with artifacts, so I really extra don't want to do that bullshit. But I have 43 wishes saved up and ready right now, plus the stuff. Whenever the thing I get more, I have these. So yeah. Anyways, back to the questing. I'm going the wrong way. This the way. Are you in here? Am I stupid? Confused perhaps? Ah, yes.
There you are, Dunyarzad! We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Alright, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Is this gonna be like a stealth mission? No, okay.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Hot. Me too, Paimon.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to
My
answer to
stream
them.
doing the static.
How much?
Okay.
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady,
Is the
this
static
isn't
better
about
now?
Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also
No
telling me
peasant,
it's
it's
the
good,
right
or
thing
no
to do.
peasant, it's still here.
And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being
Still there?
stubborn right now are my
Yeah.
parents.
Okay.
And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality.
It's not my
And every time I
mic.
bring this up,
So
they
is
just
it the
change the
game?
subject.
Okay. I've muted the game, so it's my mic right now, yeah? Because that's the only other audio going on right now. Still there, better. So it's from the game? It's the game. What? Why? I don't want to restart the game. The mid cutscene, you have to do the thing. Um. hmm. Okay, does this help? All that should be playing is like little like jazz music, no static. I can do a dialogue thing and see if that like still goes through properly. I hear no static or jazz. Do you hear the dialogue properly? Okay, that was just a sigh.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
Dialogue good? Okay, so should be
Because
good
she
to go
saved
then.
me.
Alright.
The love I have
Thank
for
you,
her
thank
is
you.
the same I have for my parents.
I don't know why my shit gets staticky. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, I should go
This
back
is
to
my
that.
life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Her eyes are really cool.
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Dunya Zard, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Paimon wants to eat again when technically we ate not that long ago. Peaks? I just had to walk like 1 foot. Okay. Peaks.
Ah, well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly
Me
half
peaks?
a year.
Me
Word
voice
on the
peaks?
street is that you're a
That's
bodyguard
not what
for
I
the
wanted.
Homayani family
Okay.
now.
Me voice
Don't you
speak.
find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
How's all?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss
Semi-okay.
Homayani herself? We don't get to serve
I
personages
don't feel
like
too
you
good, but
very
I'm
often.
still streaming because
We'll
I
be
want to
sure
get through the
prepare our
Genshin main
very
story.
best.
So
Thank
here
you,
I
sir,
am.
but there's no need. I don't have a
How
lot of
are you
Mora on
today?
me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food. I got so much more.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Wanted to try something fancy.
I am loaded. What the fuck? I have so much more.
We'll settle
Man.
for something ordinary.
I have so much
How
more.
about our charcoal baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap.
I will
Look,
get my needed
other
rest.
customers over there are
Thank
eating
you.
some now.
And I'm glad you're okay as well.
Burnt and dry.
Paimon, that's fucked.
Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon, that's a first. But you've cooked slimes before.
Against my slime dishes.
Uh-huh. After ordering, you continue tracking it. Okay.
Junior Zod, we asked a lot of people.
What the
when we
fuck?
first
That's a
arrived.
big ass bowl. That's a big. This meatball
Well,
or whatever
remember
it
when
is
you
the
asked me
size
if
of
I
my
knew how to
face.
meet the Dendro
My
Archon?
Lumine's face.
Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the
I
time, my
want to
illness had
go.
kept me
I wanted
bedridden
to go
for the better
back
part of
so
a
I
year.
can take a
I
screenshot.
was stuck inside
of
and couldn't make any
my
friends,
friend group chat.
and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information.
Come on.
My younger
Go
self
back
no
to
longer had
Lumine.
any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified.
She's saying a really sad story, and I'm
body was
just too caught up on
paralyzed.
the meatballs.
Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Oh, damn it.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
So is she like royalty or something?
Of course.
I guess.
I know that you're
She
scared
has a
of thunder,
crown.
that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Nor cry.
Wow, you really do know everything.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
I wonder if this has to do with the dream thing that
But,
what's her face talked about.
Can you make my illness go away?
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Then, can you be my friend?
No.
After that, the voice said, Okay, I'll be your friend. Although my body was
Yes,
suffering
yes,
during those days,
yes.
that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
I have an option. So you believe the voice was the Lesser Lord Kunai?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
That's sad.
The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zerus festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
That's fucked.
But that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
So I'm pausing the thing real quick, right? Because it makes me excited. So these things, it looks like an Arab dish, I know. And I want to like, or well, no, it looks like baklava, which Arabs do eat, but I guess it's technically not Arab. But it looks like baklava, and like, can't tell me. Hold on. Where is it? You can't tell me, right? That looks the fucking like the same. Wow, that's really that's really awkward. That's not how I thought. You can't tell me that doesn't look the same as this right here, and it makes me. I don't like baklava, but like it looks so good. And then these giant ass meatballs.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared.
That's all.
So I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also
But of course! Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, the food is just gone. They're still eating though. Yeah, it looks like they have like euros, and, like chicken, and I don't know what the hell that is, but
Thanks, but I'll pass.
kebabs. Sorry. Because isn't this place like kind of based on the Middle East because of the desert and everything? And like, I mean, look at these, some of these designs and tell me, like, that's an Ankh. That's like, come on, surely. Anyways, yeah. Was I supposed to leave? I think I was. That away. What is this, like, cup thing? Cafe. Fair enough. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a thing up there. I want to get that. Don't know how. I want to get out. How I want to get it. Let me up. It looks like there are staircases all around. Not in here. Says this? No.
Next on the agenda.
This map is not good for the directionally challenged. But I got it.
You're way behind schedule.
Am I not supposed to be up here? No, I'm supposed to go to the Grand Bazaar. Don't know where that is, but I'm taking those. Oh, there's this thing I looked at. Oh, I don't like it when it does that.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home.
Very
But
soft
you made it in the
voice.
end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh. And who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no. Yep.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sabzeruz festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Probably?
Wow, this place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore.
These academia people sound like
Thank the
assholes.
Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the Divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after
This
all.
is cute.
It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just two real Patisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
I don't think we have an option, but like, yeah.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Are you sure it's not because you want in on the fun? Are you sure it's not because you want to watch Nilo dance? I want this one.
Come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zeros festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Is he gonna have me ask random people about stuff? Yup. Fucking knew it.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And Why do your clothes look so funny?
Thanks.
Are you an outlander?
Thanks, I appreciate
Did you
that.
know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be
Okay.
loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Alrighty. I pet the dog. Ah, I see. Swoof.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've
Interesting.
heard at least.
Is Dea like a mask that like secretly likes feminine stuff?
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the... Don't be
I'm over it.
thinking that Sumeru City... And when it comes to musicians...
I'm over it. I'm over it.
Next on the agenda.
I'm over it.
Ah, as a child, my grandmother Sabzeruz.
I'm over it. Oops. Oh, on the stage, okay.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. Wow. Did you?
Uh-huh. So, I've noticed that...
May I?
Of course.
What the fuck?
Catherine!
Catherine being outside the booth, that's cursed.
Come to think of it, Hyman's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine?
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, what's shaken?
What's shaken?
Right?
Bro, what?
Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Agathoth.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel
I feel
across
like they did
Teyvat
this
to
so
enrich
that
your
people
lives
would
and
say
gain new
Catherine's not a robot.
experiences.
We enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
We'll see you next time at the Adventures Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Yeah.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
I think it was like someone.
I've got something to tell you. My
like,
lady knows you're looking for ways to
camouflaged.
meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about doing your Zord?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Fun. Let's go to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
I love walking 10 feet into another cutscene.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Dia, what are you doing here? Well, well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what theft are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Huh? Students of the Academia? Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
We will not
Good.
forget.
Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Yeah. I guess it's gonna be like a fucking hot while till we meet Nahdia, man. It kinda sucks, but oh well. Is this the thing I already have a teleport down here, at least I don't walk too far, but also I should walk. And then I should also unlock all of these. But I think I'm gonna do some exploring and unlocking waypoints and stuff off stream, and then I'll continue with the main quest and maybe do more exploring the next time I stream Genshin and don't feel like shit. But for now, I have played Genshin for a good bit and I still don't feel too good, so I am going to head off. I'm already found someone I would like to raid. Their name is Mookie. I think it's meant to be like Pookie, but like a moo, because they are a... what's it called? That's not right. Because they are a cow VTuber. Now, for the raid, right? Okay, this is my raid message, right? But optionally, if you'd like, their title is Ribs or Brisket. So go ahead and you could also like say, "Oh boy, brisket." No, I think it'd be ribs for me. I don't think I've had brisket. That isn't like Korean barbecue type of brisket, but I don't think that's what they're talking about. I think they're talking about like Texas barbecue type of brisket, which I've never had before. I do want to try it though, but since I've only had ribs, I think ribs is what I would say. Anyways, I appreciate everyone for coming along. Thank you all, everyone, for telling me to feel better and stuff. I will. It's just I have these type of issues all the fucking time. So, you know, but I was just really wanted to play Genshin. So, hehe. But yeah. So, gonna start the raid. Either say the message or say which do you prefer, them ribs or the meat. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Yeah, that's all. And I'll be back probably maybe like Sunday or something. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Bye-bye.